Whatever it takes, I know I can make it through. A Degrassi podcast with Kelsey and Holland too. I know I can make it through.
Hi, and welcome to Whatever It Takes, a podcast about Degrassi, the Next Generation. I'm Kelsey.
And I'm Holland, and today we're talking about Season 9, Episode 10, Somebody. And Kelsey, will you please read us the Degrassi Wiki summary?
Would love to. Holly J begins to fall hard for Declan, but realizes that he may not feel the same way. What? That's okay. Meanwhile, Dave and Connor's friendship is strained as Dave tries to improve his popularity among the basketball team.
I already forgot about this plot.
Me too.
That's not right. Declan is just scared of his mom.
Yeah, I feel like no, you are incorrect.
Yeah, no, whatever. No. That part was wrong, but the Dave thing I guess was right. I honestly kind of don't remember it.
Also, who cares?
But the episode is called Somebody, which is a 1985 song by Bryan Adams that I've definitely never heard before. But I also have no idea what it has to do with this episode. Somebody's in it? I don't fucking know.
Who knows?
Holly J and Declan have found that special somebody.
I don't think I've ever heard this song before.
I don't think I have either. We'll hear it for the first time when I layer it under our voices right now. Yeah, I have no idea. Sure. This could probably work for literally any episode, unless the lyrics of this song are significant, but Wikipedia is not giving me any information about this. So, I don't know. Sure. Whatever. But the episode starts...
Declan is breaking up with Trish, and it's hilarious.
Get it together, Trish.
Get it together,
and like
Trish.
weird like music is playing under it that sounds kind of like the instrumental of Be My Cinderella, Manuela, whatever, but it's not that, but it sounds kind of like that.
Yeah.
And yeah, he's just like breaking it off with Trish in a cheeseball way, and she's like, yeah, whatever, okay, sure, bye. I guess. Yeah?
Yeah.
So she's maybe getting it together. I don't know.
And I like Declan's stripy sweater.
It's
Are you
very
on
Slytherin.
It is very Slytherin.
I just wrote down his Slytherin sweater.
Do you want to do fashion, please?
Yeah. I feel like, are they both wearing green, or is that later?
I think that's later, but they're both so pretty.
This is when she's wearing like a little spotty dress. That was cute.
Anya's highlights look great.
Oh, her interview outfit is very Blair Waldorf. She's got like a tie and a vest and a like skirt.
They have a funny outfits montage.
Oh yeah, I didn't write down any of the outfits though.
It's just like a lot of sunglasses and hats.
Yeah, that's literally all the notes I have.
Yep, no, that's it. Sorry.
Okay, so I don't know, but it's like Declan and Holly J are official, and
he loves her. He literally says, who would have known that 1 week ago we barely knew each other and today we're in love? And she's like, excuse you?
She's like, love? And she's like, I just want to see what you'd say.
But like, he definitely
but he's,
loves her.
In love with her. And
it's
then the bell
precious.
rings.
And they're both so pretty.
They're so cute. And then the bell rings and he's like, what? No goodbye kiss? And she's like, School Sinclair kicks in at 8:01. And he's like, it'll be worth it. And then they kiss and she's like, yeah, almost. And then she walks in and it's great.
It's so good.
And everyone like is swarming her like when the school day starts, and it's like, I'm like, is everyone trying to interview her? What is happening? I don't know. She's in high demand.
She's busy as hell, man. Also, Anya refers to them as a thing.
And then the theme song happens, and then we find out that Holly J is one of the finalists for this like women in business mentorship program. Which, of course she is.
Of course she is. And I can't remember who it was. I think it was Anya.
And she's like, you're doing this and this and this and this. So, like, when will you have time to date? Which is like, of course, that's all Anya cares about.
Of course. But then Holly J has a really great line, which is, behind every powerful woman is a man who better be cool with it.
Yes.
Love
and
it.
Declan is, like, super cool with it.
Yeah.
He doesn't complain about it at all, ever, which is great.
I think it's, like, it's one of the things that he loves about her, which I think is amazing.
And then Dave is, like, reading a like a Maxim-ish magazine in class.
Yeah, and they're and he and Connor are talking about how hot Megan Fox is. And
Yeah,
I was like, boys are gross.
And then he gives it to Connor, and then Connor gets caught with it by Queen Kwan.
But he doesn't rat Dave out because he's a sweet boy.
Yeah.
And then Dave is like, no, we need you for basketball practice. And he's like, oh, they don't need me. They need you for basketball practice.
No.
It'll be fine.
It's nice of Connor to take the fall, but like...
He's just such a sweet boy.
Whatever. And then Jane and Holly J and Declan are like hanging out in the hallway together, which I thought was really weird.
Super weird.
It's like, what is happening? And then Holly J and Declan like skip school to go on a date at the Dot.
Yeah. So Declan's like, let's go. And Holly J's like, no, I have to hand in my math assignment. And he hands her math assignment to Anya. It's like, Anya, hand this in for Holly J. And she just gives him this look that's really good. And then Jenna runs over to them before they can do anything else. And she's like, Holly J, I have the money, but what's 20% of $26 or whatever? And I just wrote, Jenna, find a calculator.
Double in and move the decimal point.
Or just like, shit, find a calculator.
Yeah.
You know?
It's like $5, Jenna. Calm down.
Get it together.
And then...
But Jane is like, I will handle this.
Right.
You go have an adventure or whatever.
And then they go to the Dot, and Spinner's like, so you skip school to go to work? You're so weird. And she's like, whatever. And then I think Declan talks about, like, her routine or something. I don't know. And then I don't remember what happened, but he says, Holly J, this is us. High school gossip doesn't matter, but I don't remember why he said that.
Oh, yeah, no. She like, is talking about how she used to not be a nice person, and she's kind of, like, nervous that he'll find out how she used to be, like, really shitty.
Okay. I don't know. And then he says that, and it's very nice.
It is very nice.
He's like, this is us. We're better than this. And then she tells him about the mentorship program, and he's like, oh, my mom's doing that. You should, like, name drop me. And she's like, what, nepotism? And he's like, that's how it works.
It's a bad idea.
It's a bad idea, but whatever. And then they start doing their, like, dress-up photo shoot selfie thing. And then he's like, okay, this one's going on my wallpaper.
It's adorable.
Which is adorable.
It's really cute.
And then Connor gets out of detention, and Dave is like, how was it? And he's like, I invented Transformers in my mind. And I was like, I don't know what that means, and I don't know if I want to know what that means.
I don't want to know what that means. I'm ignoring it. But he does say that it was pretty relaxing. And then he says, oh, Connor. And then he says, in detention, I don't have to talk to people who think I'm weird.
No.
Connor.
And then Dave is like, no, come on. And then he's like... And then Dave kind of tries to help Connor make friends with the rest of the basketball team, but he, like, doesn't get it because he doesn't totally get Connor and how he works.
Yeah, he doesn't know his audience. He doesn't know how Connor works. He doesn't... Like, also, why would he just assume that that's, like, a thing that Connor would know how to do? It's not like he's seen him do that before. Like, the Pop Rocks.
Oh, yeah, he's like, tell me about the Pop Rocks and Coke thing. And Connor's like, that's been disproven. What are you talking about? And Dave's like, no, it doesn't matter. Just tell him about it. And he's like, no. And it's like, Dave, come on. No. And then everyone is like, oh, you're so weird. And then they, like, abandon him. And Dave, like, goes along with them like a douchebag. And poor Connor is left in the dust.
Poor Connor. Also, where's Casey in all of this?
I feel like Casey wasn't there when that happened.
No, he definitely... I think he was. I mean, he's like...
Or I think he was there and he, like, stays behind with Connor. Casey is, like, kind of quiet in this episode, but he's always on Connor's side.
That is true.
But then Holly J's killing her interview, and then she ruins it by name-dropping Declan. She's like, and then guess I'll be seeing you later because I'm dating your son. And then everyone's like, what? We didn't know this. That's kind of weird. That would look bad for us. What's happening?
But then she gives this really killer speech about, like... I don't know how, like, if that's the way they're going to run their program, then that's not something she wants to be a part of anyway.
Yeah, she's like, fine, then I withdraw, whatever. And then I feel like she talks to Declan about how it didn't work, and he's like, oh, wow, I'm really sorry about that. That's lame. No, well, whatever. We have more time to hang out or something. I don't know.
Pretty much.
But then they have to, like, announce who won on stage, and Declan fucking pulls her off stage to make out, which I'm like, people would see him do that. She's literally on the stage.
Yeah, and I remembered this happening because I wrote, oh no, I think I remember this, oh no.
I know. I was just like, no. And I was like, oh my God, no, Holly J, you're obviously going to win. No, go back. And then.
Also, this is like maybe the sexiest Degrassi ever gets.
Yeah.
They're like really hot and heavy,
They're like
undressing
making out
each other.
and undressing on the stage behind a curtain. Like,
Yeah.
What?
You're like,
you're at school.
they're like borderline dirty talking. Like, there's a lot going on here. There's
Yeah.
a lot to unpack.
We're on Teen Nick now. So.
We see Holly J's stomach. It's a whole thing.
Yeah, her bra. And then, like, she wins, and they're like, where is she? And then they pull back the curtains, and it's embarrassing.
Also, that girl doesn't, like, go backstage to find her. She just flings the curtain open.
Yeah, it's not great. But then we're with the basketball people. What's like the guy's name's like Ethan or something? He's the one who's being a dick to Connor.
Yeah.
And then he's bragging about getting a goddamn hotel room with Trish. So Trish has not gotten it together.
Get it together, Trish.
Don't date this guy. He's worse than Declan. You're going in the wrong
Also,
direction.
what high schooler gets a hotel room?
I don't know. I don't think you can. Don't you need a credit card?
Yeah. Well, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
Absolutely. I feel like you need to be a certain age to book a hotel room.
Right. You
You
probably
can't-
need to be 18 and also have a credit
You
card.
need to be at least 18 to book a hotel room.
I don't know.
Like, no 17-year-old is booking a hotel room.
And then he starts being mean to Connor again. And then
Also, no one has, like... I'm just trying to think of, like, a time that it would ever be, like, offered. Like, unless you're going away somewhere, let's get a hotel room.
or if it's like after prom, because that's like what people do in the movies.
That's true. That's true. Well, most people that went to my school did that after prom. But that's because, like, we all went down the shore.
That was not my experience, but we all know who I was in high school.
But, like, I just...
But our prom also wasn't at like a hotel. It was at a college.
I know.
It was at like a ballroom at Sac State University.
Ours was at a hotel. Actually, the wedding that I'm going to at the end of October, the place that we're staying, the wedding isn't at that hotel, but the hotel that I'm staying at is the hotel that I had my senior prom.
Nice.
It's going to be super weird.
Yeah, mine was at like a ballroom at a college, like at a state school. So there were no hotel rooms happening anyway.
I think the only
Which they feel like they maybe did on purpose.
Like I understand the idea of getting a hotel room is like so that like you can go
You can
to
have sex after prom.
Well, yeah. Well, no, I just like mean in general, like at that age,
party.
so that like yeah, but also like so that you can go somewhere that like your parents aren't gonna be,
Right.
You know, but like
But also, I mean, maybe this is me, but I don't know anybody whose parents would have let them do that.
No, absolutely not.
Like, yeah, we're all going to go get a hotel room on prom night afterwards, right? Thanks, Mom. No, nobody's parents would ever let them do that.
We stayed at a friend's beach house.
We went to someone's house after prom and hung out until we were like, all right, time to go home.
We went away for the weekend.
Or like
it
spent
was
the night at
fine.
my friend's house or something.
We went away. It was fine. But like, yeah, no, the only time anyone's offered to be like, let's get a hotel room was like when I was an adult.
Yeah.
And
you're,
even
like,
then was
going on a
like
trip.
weird. Well, no, it wasn't a trip. But even then it was like weird.
I've never just like gone to get a hotel room. I'm like, no, let's just go home.
Yeah.
That's free. That's
Yeah.
for free.
That's for free.
Who wants a
Stupid.
shitty hotel room?
Come on.
Nobody.
Not me.
Anyway. But yeah, but it's also like, when are they like, was there an event this hotel room was around?
I mean, I think it was just to imply that he was going to have sex with her.
Sex with her?
It's expensive.
Seriously, unless it's like a seedy mermaid motel OC style.
Yeah, but then you're going to catch an STD just for no reason.
Not great. Just wait till someone's parents are not home. I don't know.
Seriously,
That's
get
what
it.
people do in high school, right?
Have sex in a car. Do what everyone else does in high school. Have terrible sex in a car.
Yeah, preferably a two-door car, just to really make it uncomfortable.
Just to make your life harder.
You're
You're a kid. Work for that shit.
all right. I don't like
Should
that.
have to try harder. Should not be this easy.
Anyway, he's being mean to Connor, and Dave and Casey stand up to him. Like, Dave finally gets it fucking together and is like, don't do that.
Also, like, Casey says something, but it's so half-assed. I'm like, you can do better than that, Casey.
Yeah, I don't
He's
really
like,
remember
"Hey,
what
no."
happens, but they're like, hey, man, don't do that. And then he's like, fuck you, and, like, walks away, essentially, right?
Pretty much.
Also,
Also, and then we're in the office, and Holly J still hasn't buttoned up her shirt.
Yeah, it's weird.
She's like buttoning up her shirt as they're in the office. I'm like, did you walk that entire way with just like an